You're up and live.
Scano. Ogwehonwe ne Diaso. Adone hene Ogwehonwe. Sokosioste. I'd like to say that we just got done some drumming, some spiritual work for the solidarity for the Ogwehonwe, the people of the Flint and Tyondanega that have been invaded, and Sowetan out in the west coast that have also been invaded in our lands, and that Hitler-style prison camps, the reservations have to cease, because that's where Hitler has learned to punish the Jews, because that's he learned it from the people that come here. That's what he mocked. And if it's bad for Hitler, then it's bad for the people that taught him. So therefore, this world needs to change quite desperately. And that this land here that was given to us by Ogwehonwe. Ogwehonwe means the maker of bodies, because he's the one that made the body out of the Mother Earth. And that's why the sweat lodges are made with the 13 ribs, because she took apart the woman's ribs to help make that human body, and then so that the people could dwell upon Mother Earth, because the Mother gives us life. And then these people that come here, they have it in their minds that paper is more important to them. They're having that paper is their power. So that's what's been done lately, is that's kind of taken away from them, to remind them that they are also human, that they breathe the same air and have to drink the same water and walk the same land that we do here. They're not more powerful than us. Without their money, then they are not that powerful. And that's what they're trying to do to us when they put us in these prison camps or on the reservations. They're trying to hide the truth of this land, that they do not own it. The land was given to the Ogwehonwe, or the native peoples all across Turtle Island. This is our homeland. And then you keep saying that you have conquered us. Then why is it today that the native people are rising up if we are so conquered? It's just that the truth, the power of the truth. You cannot come here and expect to lie in this so-called the Great Spirit or God's name and expect to get away with it. That is not the way here on Turtle Island, as you will have to see. It could be very bad for your people. Or you could listen to what we call the great way of peace. And that is through a good mind, what they call it, the good mind, where we talk and communicate instead of trying to use a gun, because you'll never find skano or peace through the use of force. That is not a way of peace. You speak of peace, but you do not know what it means. Peace comes down to that all parties are kind of satisfactory. So that means that with like the treaties that we got, like the two-row wampum, that was a treaty that has the foundation of skano, of peace. We have always tried to honor that here on Turtle Island, but your people have not. You tried to imprison us and impose your will upon us, and you tried to make it that paper is more important than the human beings that were here first. I know you guys keep saying you discovered America. That is what you use to lie. But how can you discover something when people already were here? Because we were here from time immemorial, and we will be. There's a time coming when if it needs to be, the stars will circle. And if this happens in our spirit, we'll go through this mountain. And then we'll get ready for the next world if need be. And some of your people, the way you have lived today, and with your lies, and the lying that you use is this Jesus guy. He will not be allowed to come through unless there's a lot of changing to be done and live proper and equally here on Turtle Island. But for the ownership or the titleship of this land, it belongs to the coming faces. That means the children that are still with Ogwehonwe or God. So you cannot say that you bought this land, because you can never get a legal signature for somebody that's not even born yet. So in essence, what you're doing is stealing. And if this rule of law exists, then stealing is stealing. There's no ands if it's about it, unless you and your minds continue as a racist country towards the original inhabitants of all Ogwehonwe nations and peoples across Turtle Island. And in time we are calling out to the so-called United Nations, for it affects their people too. So if the United Nations want change and their people to not to go through the racism, then hear our voice and start to get ready for action, because change is needed. It's time for not just to talk about it, but a time for action. So anyway, that's about it. So in solidarity with the old prophecy, there's an old prophecy that talks about time when the East meets the West. And by the looks of it, we're kind of pretty well in that time now. And it's up to the Native people. If they want it, they must kind of earn it, because it will not be given to them. So get out there and claim what is yours. Paukiwak, Dane, Wanigia, Danatu.
Miigwech.